guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to take on a little bit of a discussion point. I'd love to hear back from you guys. So if you have some feedback to this video, you have some thoughts, you've had some experience in what I'm about to go through, please leave me a comment below. Make sure you subscribe to the videos. Make sure you're liking the videos. All of that really helps. Before I get into this, I want to give a huge shout out to Matt, the Aussie Thrifter. He featured me this morning on his channel, and I had a goal this month to hit 100 subscribers. We're only in the first week of the month, and Matt and his supporters absolutely blew my goal apart and hit me to 105 already when I last checked. So huge thank you to that. Huge thank you for the support that Matt's been throughout this journey. Before I started this YouTube channel, I was messaging Matt, and he was really encouraging me in regards to starting the channel. So huge support, huge shout out to him, massive guy, and really supportive. And I think it really shows this community and how much people want to encourage each other, support each other, and really educate each other to make sure we're getting the best out of what we're doing each. So, but let's get on to tonight's video and what I want to discuss with you guys. So, many of us know that areas where we source goods from are op shops, Facebook Marketplace, and, garage sales. That's kind of the key places. We also will sometimes go to our own products that we have at home. So DVDs we're no longer watching, games we're no longer playing, clothes that we're no longer wearing. That's kind of our main go-to items. Some of the others that are out there, wholesale, that normally requires a bit of a larger purchase and can be a bit risky. And I'm now starting to edge into another sourcing method, which I think can be really beneficial for a lot of you out there, especially those that maybe don't have a huge amount of income besides this gig, this side hustle, to be able to throw at it and to be able to source a lot of product. This gives you an opportunity to be able to chase down some extra items that will bring in money, but doesn't really cost you anything. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, and we'll go from there. So this here is my product I am talking about. This isn't the only product I have in this range. I do have some other stuff that I've already listed, but what I am doing for people now, for friends and others that I get in contact with or come in contact with me, is I'm selling on consignment. So none of this product here cost me anything. Not only that, some of it was actually donated to me by a friend, but I'm now selling it, not that he knows, but I'm selling it on consignment for him. And whether or not he takes money for it, it might end up being that I take him and his partner out for dinner or something else along those lines. But just to take you through, a friend of mine came over. We play D&D. I don't know if you can see, that's all my figurines over there. But we play D&D once a fortnight at this table here. I DM, he's one of the guys that plays. I've known him for a long time, but he brought over on Friday night these stunning little Stefan Janoski skateboarding Nikes, some Nike Airs, brilliant condition, some beautiful little Van Authentics, and then some more straight black Van Authentics. He's also in the past given me a Nintendo GameCube that is in my collection, and just a huge blessing. Really supportive of me, really encouraging of me, and he's given me all of these for nothing. So what I've done is in my spreadsheet, I've marked down that I've received these from him. That's my sourcing location. I marked down all of my sourcing locations, and I will then keep track that once this sells, I will keep a portion of those funds aside to be able to invest back into him and into our relationship. So that's the first lot. The second lot is this. I have a friend. She used to live across the road from us when I was younger. She's a bit older than me. Definitely not too old. Just so you know, Jackie, I don't think you're old. You're just older than me. But Jackie gave my little sister her first job. I ran into her along the street the other day. I used to even babysit her eldest son when he was younger and I was younger. But I ran into her on the street the other day and I was explaining what I was doing in regards to reselling. And she told me, oh, I've got a bunch of stuff I was going to give away. And I said, well, hang on a second. Don't you want some money for it? And she went, yeah. And I said, well, I don't really know women's clothes or shoes, But if you want, I'm happy to sell them on consignment for you. I don't really know the value straight off, but send me some photos. I'll have a bit of a research and I'll see what I can find. So I went through all of these here. She has them still in box. A lot of them are like hardly used. Really, really nice shoes. And was just going to give them away. So she called me over. I've picked these all up. There are 9 pairs of shoes there and a lovely Trenery coat that my wife is very keen on. And who knows, it may end up staying with us if I can make enough money off the shoes. But off these shoes, we've got shoes ranging from what I think will sell for $30 or $40 second-hand condition, right up to over $100. I've also got 2 pairs of boots right up the top there, and a couple more shoes up the top there as well. So there's actually, 15 pairs of shoes there. I've got 9 of them here that I've taken photos and I'm going to list tonight. But for me, that's almost $1,000 worth of product there. After fees, after shipping, and after I pay her amount, there's almost $400, I believe, that I could be taking home. Maybe a little bit less, maybe $300. But $300 for product that I didn't pay for, that all I've had to do is do what I do with the rest of my products, with the rest of my stock, with all of my clothes here, all of my shoes here, the same thing that I'm doing with them. I've been able to get these by selling them on consignment. So this is the second big lot of consignment that I've got. I have another lot of consignment items that I'm selling for a friend due to some circumstances that befell their family. I'm looking after those items for them and making sure that they sell for an adequate amount and then giving that money back to them. But yeah, so guys, look, like I said, we can't all throw down big amounts of dollars on product, on stock. That's not always available. And sometimes even we don't want to spend a lot of money on a new line of product that we don't know. Like I said, I don't really know women's clothing brands. I don't know their shoe brands. I don't know a lot of that. So for me, this was a great entry point into gaining some knowledge, in gaining some really good product, and being able to do it at no cost. The only cost is my time, which I'm using anyway for this exact same thing, and it's possibly going to pay off. So what I'm going to do is, as this stuff sells, I'll keep a track of it. I'll let you guys know so you can see how much I am making. But if I was to say I'm doing a 25% cost to me of net. So if I was to sell something like these shoes here for $40, take out $7 postage, take out listing fees, so we're down to about, $30 odd. I'm going to make myself $7 out of that for nothing. So there's $7 worth of income. For some of the big shoes up the top there, the boots, they're going to sell for $150. So there's $35 that could be coming into my back pocket. And you guys have the exact same opportunity. The big story here is talk to your friends, talk to your family, tell people you know what you're doing. Be excited about it. You know, this is something that is giving you the opportunity to be financially independent, or to give you extra money to go on holidays, or pay for the night out for dinner, or go to the movies, whatever it is. Be excited about it. Tell your friends. Make sure they're on board. Make sure they're supporting you. If they really are your friends, and like these guys are amazing, they've downsized and they've given me all this, but I'm going to pay them back. I'm going to make sure that they know how much I value what they've given me, and the same goes for all of it, guys. So that really is a key place where you can find some great benefits, some great drive, some great stock, is by talking to people and saying, look, if you've got stuff you're going to get rid of, if you've got stuff you want to sell, but you don't have the time, the energy, the know-how, let me do it for you. I'll charge you whatever you agree with them. For me, I'm doing it at a standard 25% of net take. So after fees, after shipping, I take 25%. The other 75% goes straight to them. They get a huge windfall if we get this right. And I get a nice little bit extra in my pocket. So, guys, I hope that's been helpful. I hope you've found some benefit in that. And I hope you can find some people that may want to work with you in the same regards. So, all the best. And remember, just keep flipping.